Hey guys, welcome to the Daily Smash from Monday, October 24th, 2022. I'm Rick.
I'm Kelly.
A reminder, please subscribe to us here on YouTube. We are now more than 28,000 subscribers strong.
Woo!
After less than 1,000 9 months ago.
Right.
So we want to hit that 30K by the end of the year.
I want to hit 50.
50K.
See, I'm an overachiever.
I want to hit 50. I want to go to 100.
Okay.
But we're this is the hottest channel on YouTube. I'm convinced.
Yes.
Our ratings keep going through the roof. We get more and more views every week. So please hit the subscribe button and then hit the bell so you'll be notified every time we post, which is pretty much every day now.
Ding, ding, ding. Good morning.
And if you like our content here, please check out our uncensored Rick and Kelly show on patreon.com. It's also available on Apple and Spotify, a much longer version with more videos and some pretty cool segments, I think.
I think so, too.
Also, a quick thank you to El Cristiano Tequila. We've done a dent in this bottle. There's purity, passion, and promise in every bottle. And it is additive-free, no sugars. I just want to say El Cristiano is now available in the Sandbar in Huntington Beach, Dre's in Las Vegas, the Huntley Hotel in Santa Monica.
I love that place.
Casa Del Mar in Santa Monica.
Ooh,
you've been there?
Yes.
And the tap room inside the Langham Hotel in Pasadena.
Wow.
If you can't find El Cristiano where you live, and this is my favorite, the silver, you can buy it online at el-cristiano.com. So everything Kelly says comes true.
Kind of does. It does.
You predicted Meghan King's short-lived marriage.
I did.
You predicted the shadiness of BLM, which turned out to be true. I mean, I think there were a lot of reports about misspending all those millions that were donated.
It's just sad that they didn't do anything really they spent all the millions, but they didn't put
for
it
the people
for
they
the
were
people
supposed
that
to be
were
helping.
supposed to be helping. You know, that's I hate fraudulent people.
You were right about the mask not working.
Right.
And then you predicted the crappy ratings for RHOC when Heather Dubrow came back.
Yep, I sure did.
So you also predict, and this is amazing to me, okay? This is amazing because it became big news a couple days ago that Heather and Terry Dubrow sold their house.
No, it first said that they said they bought a
They
penthouse.
bought a penthouse
They
in
didn't say
LA.
they already sold their house. They already
Right.
sold their house. No one said that yet.
Right.
They made it look like they bought they had two big huge homes. That they had their $15 million home. I think that's how much
It was
they spent.
$14 million for a penthouse in LA that they just bought.
Right. But it made it look like they were buying that in conjunction with their
In
big
addition
house.
to to the house that they had in Newport Beach, which they just sold.
Right. Well, they
for
had to.
$55 million.
You had to do a 1031 exchange. You can't if you're also pay out of the kazoo in taxes. But I heard that it was a Chinese national that bought that house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So it was a record-breaking sale, the third largest purchase price in Newport Beach, apparently, and the biggest one this year. $55 million for that house. But you predicted, and we're going to go back to the vault now. And
can I talk about real quick about how I said to Rick, because I remember when I had my $5 million house, my taxes were outrageous, my property taxes. They were like $50,000 a month, like crazy.
It's 1%, right, of the purchase price?
Yeah. So if you bought a $55 million house in California, that is what
$550,000 in taxes. No, a year.
I mean, a year.
$550,000 in taxes a year.
Yeah.
Which is just like 45,000 a month.
Right. That's crazy.
46,000, whatever it is.
Is that crazy?
A month in property taxes.
Just property taxes.
Can you imagine? A lot of people make that in a year.
Yeah.
And that's what you're paying in taxes on the house you just bought. Well,
Right.
Whoever bought it must have a lot of money. So let me just play this clip.
They're from China.
I want to play this clip. This is we're going back to the vault.
Wait. Yeah. Okay. You guys don't follow Bravo Lowdown on Instagram. Follow Bravo Lowdown. This chick is great, and she thinks just like I do. So,
okay.
Let me just read what she wrote. Heather and Terry's house has been a pocket listing since last year. The Dubrows are so fake and don't tell the truth about anything. Heather wants to be on The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. This is all the position themselves for TV job, so the house hasn't just been a spontaneous offer like they're claiming.
Right.
They've been trying to sell it for a while.
Okay.
Now we're going to go into the vault.
Back to the vault. Now, this is from 10 months ago. Our very first recap of Orange County's episode 1. This was Kelly's prediction. Her sources telling her that the Dubrows had, in fact, put their house on the market. Well,
My friend's next door neighbors to them in Crystal Cove.
a pocket listing. So not officially on the market, but
a pocket listing means that it's not on MLS. It goes by word of mouth.
Okay,
and I
so-
didn't explain it on there. And I don't know why, but that's what a pocket listing is. It
Okay.
is that something is not out there for the public to see.
But your
It's
point
not,
was,
a
and this
pocket listing is somebody that it's a word of mouth.
and this was 10 months ago. Her point was that the Dubrows got on the show. Heather got back on the show so they could sell their house. And here it is.
Very sterile. There's, and by the way, there's a pocket listing on that because I know.
You've heard that they're selling that house
Yes.
off market,
It's called pocket listing.
pocket listing.
Yes, I do.
So this is a mechanism for them to sell their house.
Yes, it is.
They're
And
showcasing it
not only that,
so they can sell it.
but to sell all their face creams. They got on this show to be a big, huge QVC commercial. Okay, so
Okay.
what you're going to be seeing on the Housewives is Heather Dubrow and Terry selling their face cream, selling their jeans, selling. It's a one big QVC to market their line wear to have you buy them.
Now,
But
this
go
is-
ahead, buy it and sell their house secretly.
Okay,
So
next question. You can't say how you knew that, right?
I can't reveal my source, but I claim that I called it a year ago. And look, and now they're saying that someone just came to them.
Can I read the quote
Oh,
here?
yeah, go ahead.
Largest sale of the year in Orange County. Josh Altman from Million
We know him.
Dollar Listing Los Angeles.
He's good friends with Roman James.
Supposedly represented the sale of their home, which was never actually on the market. And so I guess Entertainment Tonight reached out to them after the news of the sale broke, and Heather goes, "Wow, that got out fast. With 2 kids at college, we've been thinking about our next move. We just bought a cool penthouse in L.A., and sometimes the universe shows you." I think I missed something here. I think that as a New Yorker transplanted to L.A., dragged down to Orange County, I'm migrating home. Let's just see what happens there. She then hinted she could follow in the footsteps of her newest co-star, Taylor Armstrong, who moved to another franchise. I mean, Garcelle and I have been friends for a long time. Lisa Rinna and I have known each other.
I know Garcelle. I know Lisa Rinna too. What does that mean?
She said, "I do enjoy diamonds. Let's be clear. We'll see where the wind takes us."
She's not friends with anybody on Orange County. She's not.
Or on Beverly Hills.
Or on Beverly Hills.
And she did ruin the Orange County franchise.
She did.
She took that show 5 times, broke the record last season for the worst ratings in the history of the franchise in 16 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
The worst 5 times. She kept breaking the record for the worst ratings. So now she's going to go to Beverly Hills and ruin that show?
Well, yeah. And you know what? Here's another prediction for you, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, because I know. I predict that's even going to get worse for the Real Housewives of Orange County, because you know why? They brought Tamra back. Tamra Judge, okay? She is so self-produced. She is so fake. She's going to be, remember that scene when she was crying in the bushes, hiding there hysterically?
Yeah.
Think of that and coming up 2.0. Everything is fake. Everything is phony. And she even told me herself, and I'll say this on Jeff Lewis, she's like, everything is new. She's like, and I told Shannon this because I told Shannon what Tamara told me.
Yeah.
She said, I do my job. I don't care anymore. She's like, there's nobody there. Like, it's all new production people. It's not like it was before. And she goes, and now that I've been off of it for 2 years, I treat it like
A job.
a job.
She
So it's
shows
not-
up, she does her filming, and she goes
Yeah,
home.
she
and
says before she used to ponder, she used to cry, she used to feel like, she was attached to it. Now it's all self-produced. And when you start doing that stuff, us viewers see it. We're not dumb. And so there's my prediction for you. And watch, I'm going to be right.
And mark that down, because Kelly just said
Yeah.
they're going to break the record again for the worst rating.
Right, because it's self-produced, it's fake, and everybody else is on there.
And you see, last season there was no real chemistry between any of them, and there was a lot of manufactured nonsense on that show.
Manufactured.
It's only going to get worse, is what
They
you're
don't
saying.
hang out with each other.
Right.
They don't like each other. They don't. I mean, Gina and Emily act like they're like best friends. They never even hung out with each other. I used to go out to dinner more with Emily than she ever did with Gina. Gina has her own friend group and her own like deal.
Yeah. And I liked when they were interviewed at BravoCon and they said, we had to think about what we were going to talk about on the show. Like we had to.
And Giselle and we're like, no, we're really best friends. Like they got like schooled. That's hilarious.
Okay, moving on now. I filled the tank of Tony's truck on Sunday morning. Spent $171 to fill the tank.
Isn't that insanity?
That was a new record. That was regular unleaded.
$174 to fill up a Ford F-150.
$171. It's $2. Apparently, gas is $2 more a gallon in California than it is in New York right now.
Wow.
$2 more a gallon. California.
This is why people are fleeing. I swear to God, this is why everyone is fleeing this state. It's becoming communist.
I built a sidewalk here at Pickleball Party Town. It's not quite finished yet, but Kelly helped me.
Well, I mean, first of all, it was like Tetris, right? Like
With
it
the
was like with
blocks.
the block. So I tried to do it. So I was like, he didn't see me. So I'm laying out like the pavers, right? And trying to do it in a straight row.
I dug out this whole area for a sidewalk and graded it.
You should have put that on there on the.
I'm going to do it on our Patreon podcast. I have video of some of it
How you
and
did
pictures
it.
of it.
I mean, it's a really
Step by step.
DIY. I'm
going to put that on Patreon.
Yeah, put that on Patreon.
But then, so you were trying to blade the stones.
I couldn't do it. I felt like such an idiot. I'm like so dumb sometimes.
So I just said, no, you got to start here. You got to use the driveway as your edge, your straight edge line. And I just built out from there. It looks awesome. I'm very proud of myself.
Well, then my friends came over, Julie and Emily, to stay with me. And
Elaine,
yeah. And Julie and Elaine. And they go, wait, how did you put the patterns like that? I mean, it's really impressive, Rick.
Thank you.
It really, really is.
Thank you.
So I just want to give a shout out to my mom. Michael had Julie last week, and I have to work here at this house to get it ready. So I want to give a shout out to my mom for coming and watching my daughter Julie. So Julie had last week was Michael's week, and then this week is my week, and I have to get stuff finished here to rent it out for a November rental because we're not finished with this house. We still have a lot more work to do. And
isn't it crazy? Like you think we're done, and then
it's not done.
There's all these little things.
Right.
And the house is amazing.
Yeah.
But you want it to be perfect.
So
we want it to be perfect.
So I want to let Heather McDonald stay here with her family. She's not paying me rent. I'm letting her stay here because our neighbors, you guys know the Watchers.
Yeah.
The next door neighbor here. I guess I don't know. The code enforcement came out there 3 times because we're friends with all the neighbors on our block except these.
Yeah. Except the a-holes up
the
block.
Watchers, the looky-loos, or the peeping toms, if you will. And I think this lady is renting it out.
She might be doing short term, which you're not allowed to do on this block.
Yeah, so I'm like,
and we're not. By the way, we're not doing
We're
that.
not
We've had a
doing
lot
that.
of inquiries. People want to rent it for weekends. I'm sorry, we can't. It's 28-day minimum.
But what happens if we just sign up for a month lease and they just want to stay for 2? Can you do that?
For 2 days?
But they rent a year.
As long as they pay us for the month and rent it for the month, and it's not rented to anyone else that month, of course, it's a 28-day minimum.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean they have to be here all 28 days.
Right.
Like you could rent a house somewhere for a month and only go there for one night if you wanted to.
Yeah.
It's up to you. The seller can't then rent to someone else for the other 27 nights. They can only rent for 28 nights.
Okay.
So that's what we're doing. Before you get to Kelly's favorite thing,
Gosh, this G3,
Can I just say-
G3 checks me so much.
we have a new favorite radio
God.
station here in the Palm Desert area. It's K-Gay in Palm Springs.
Oh my God.
106.5 K-Gay. It's actually called K-Gay.
It's a gay radio station and it's awesome.
Play What was the song they played?
Boom, boom, boom.
Let's go back to my room, and you can do it all night, and make it feel right.
They play all my old music from like the club days when I was 20. Do you believe in love after? They play all Madonna.
What was the other one? Oh, you better
You're
off
off
alone.
alone. Dun, 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 dun. And I'm like singing in there. I'm like my K-Gay. I'm like, why don't they have K-Gay on Sirius XM?
They should.
They have the best.
What's Kelly's favorite
What's
thing
the Elton
today?
John song?
Oh yeah, the one they keep playing over and over
Yeah.
again.
How's it go?
It was like a remake of Rocket Man.
Yeah. G3, George Stagger III is from the Detroit area, and he, if you guys want to follow him, G3 he decorates for Christmas, and he does a beautiful job. So I'm giving a shout out because he just texted me just now. Mm-hmm. So I'm not going to watch that, but I'm going to read Jackie's.
Yeah. Okay, so we got a very nice message, and then I'm going to read some viewer comments.
Okay. Well, Jackie is our Patreon party patron, so she's parties with us every Saturday at 10 a.m. Love you,
We
Jackie.
do a Zoom call for our VIP and party patrons on Patreon. So we talk on, we're on a Zoom for an hour with our
and
VIP.
we've really become really good friends. Like
Yeah.
I've become really good friends with Esther and George III, and
They've been to our house here in the
Elise.
desert.
I
Yeah.
mean, Esther. I mean, Jackie. It goes on. But anyway, so she sends me this message this morning, and
You want me to read it?
can you read it out
Sure.
loud?
Kelly, you and Rick do such an amazing job. You two together are so fun and real and just great people that now you have everyone addicted that watches. So many people wake up excited in the morning and think, I got to make my coffee fast and then watch the smash. You make everyone's day. It's so great to wake up to you guys. It's definitely how I start my day, and then I'm off to the races fulfilled. When I wake up like on Friday and it's not there because we were late posting on Friday, it's like, oh no, how am I going to start my day?
Aww.
It's similar to when you're addicted to some weekly show and then they skip a week, meant as a compliment. That is an amazing accomplishment in such a short time off the cuff.
Oh, she wrote some stuff.
And then
in
it was
there.
some stuff about our call.
Well, anyway,
I
there's
think
more.
that's
good.
That's the gist
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
Thank you very much for that. And before I read these comments, why don't you talk about your favorite thing?
Okay, so it's morning time. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
I love these. It's called Good Belly Probiotic Digestion and Wellness Shots. 20 billion probiotics. I don't know. I like it. I just try to just drink this right first thing in the morning.
And what is it?
I don't know if it's really good for you because.
Wait, what?
I'm kidding. No, because you're like, okay, it's got 30% juice, blueberry acai juice drink, but that's for flavoring. But what it does have, it has calcium, iron, vitamin C, 100% vitamin E, vitamin B6, vitamin B12. It's got all the biotin, which I love, but it's got 20 billion probiotics.
So can you just, I don't know if you know this, but why is it important for people to drink or consume probiotics?
Okay. What's Good Belly Digestion and Wellness Shot? It is a dairy probiotic shot with a burst of flavor, 20 billion live and active cultures, plus vitamins and calciums. It's created to naturally renew your digestive system right where the overall health gets started, in your belly.
Huh.
See information
So
inside.
I should be drinking those too then, right?
Yes, it builds your
haven't-
immune system. So everything is your gut. Everything starts in your gut. Like
Yeah.
that being healthy, digestion, getting all the bad crap out of there. It's a good bacteria fighting off the bad
Thank
stuff.
you. Okay. Well, then I'm going to start.
Yeah, you start
Drinking
drinking
that,
that. Yeah.
All right, cool.
It's dairy free.
Here's some comments from you guys from Friday. A lot of them are about your cooking segment that you did,
Oh,
which
yeah.
was amazing. You made that pad thai out of those healthy noodles. Misty Freeze said, I would totally watch a reality show with Kelly and Rick and their life for sure. Olivia says, Daily Smash has become part of my daily routine. Also love how healthy and easy all your dishes are.
Yep. I'm easy. I do shortcuts.
Booney Maz said, I am gluten intolerant, so I love when Kelly shares her simple gluten-free recipes.
Aw.
Michelle Elmore said, it's virtually impossible for Kelly to ever not look gorgeous.
Oh yes, there. Oh yes, there is.
You're right. Rick, you are gorgeous too.
Aw.
Thank you. Lori Luliano, loving you both so much. Such fantastic recaps, and you balance each other perfectly.
We do. I go crazy if I don't have him. He gets me in line.
Lori Marvin said, love when Kelly cooks. The recipes are easy and doable. Should do one a week. We are going to do one a week.
Yeah.
We're going to do one a week on the Smash, and we do them on Patreon pretty much every week or every 2 weeks. Stephen A. says, love the sun shining in onto the dining room. Instant happiness.
When the sun don't shine, the sun don't
Magic
shine.
Cat wrote, I always look forward to your show. Both of you are worth the watch. By the way, there is no RHOC without you, Kelly.
Woo! Aw.
You know, I don't know if you heard, but Kelly does not want to recap this upcoming season, and I don't think we will.
I'm boycotting it. I'm not kidding. And everyone wants me to do it, and they're like, it's going to... And listen, I can make a lot of money. I can make...
We're making, don't say how much, but we're doing well with our recap.
I could make,
good money.
Really good money,
Many
you guys.
thousands of dollars
Many
doing
thousands
that.
of dollars for one time if I recapped RHOC. But you know what? I've got principles. And I'm not.
And last season was painful.
And yeah.
I'd rather watch Kelly watch paint dry.
I'd rather watch water boil. Have you ever tried to watch water boil? It takes forever.
I'd rather watch a pile of sand.
I'd rather pound sand.
I'd rather dig another trench. in the news now.
In the news.
The New York Giants won their 4th game in a row. You know that I haven't watched football here. No, I did watch Thursday Night Football.
When
But
I
not
used
this
to
week.
when I used to date Rick in New York, he would be in front of that TV
On Sundays.
watching sports from like 7 in the morning until like I don't know late.
I'd watch
8
the
o'clock at
pregame
night.
show, the early game, the late game, then the
And I always
recaps,
think- I always thought
and
it
then
was-
the Sunday night game. It was like 12 hours of football on Sundays. And
Sitting there.
I had a fantasy league, so I'm sweating every single play and switching back and forth and watching the red zone.
Yeah.
I've watched maybe 5 minutes of football this season. And I love football, but we have so much going on and we're so busy, and it's like I'm okay. I only have one other item.
What is it?
The When We Were Young festival was canceled on its first day in Las Vegas over dangerous wind gusts.
Yeah, it gets windy there. It gets really windy.
It was
in
windy
Vegas.
here yesterday.
Yeah.
So Kelly, she really likes to keep the yard clean. She'll go out there with a hose and hose off the entire, and we got 2,500 square feet of concrete decking. It's nice, but it gets dirty, it gets dusty, and so she'll be out there hosing the whole thing off, and then a wind gust comes in and just.
It's frustrating. It's so frustrating. It seems like every time I clean, it's like every time you get your car washed, it rains. Like what the hell?
So they the organizers told ticket holders they'll get a refund, but people were still pissed because someone said they bailed on us within an hour of the show. No warnings, no nothing. We were literally booking a ride to the venue and had to cancel. Unprofessional.
I'm profesh.
I have one other item. Bill de Blasio dyed his hair. Remember the worst mayor in New York City history?
He put dyed D-I-E-D instead of D-Y-E-D.
I was in a hurry.
Oh my gosh.
He was spotted in Brooklyn last week with a head of what seemed to be dyed D-Y-E-D brown locks. Sparking speculation he was trying to reinvent himself post-congressional campaign or appear younger for his Harvard teaching gig. He's 61. He was spotted at Bar Toto with dark brown hair.
I hate when old men dye their hair.
I'm not. Do you think I should dye my hair?
No.
Some Grecian Formula
absolutely
16?
Not. It just looks, it doesn't turn out right with men. It always turns like an orangey hue. It's like weird.
And we have friends who dye their hair
And
like
it
black.
looks
And
strange.
it looks fake.
It looks fake. It looks like, I don't
wanna
like
look
it.
fake.
I do not. Just go natural.
Age
Men-
gracefully.
No, men just look better natural. Like we women have to dye our hair because unless you have that beautiful gray hair. I love that gray hair look on women.
Yeah,
Like,
you know what's crazy?
That's like, it's like white.
Kelly has like 3 gray hairs. That's it.
That's it.
It's amazing to me.
I think it's because I'm Mexican. Like my dad is like 80. My dad's 80. He looks like he's like 50. Like it's
He looks
crazy.
20 years younger
Yeah.
than his age, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure. That's our show for today. I hope you enjoyed this Daily Smash. We hope you'll subscribe here on YouTube and hit the bell, and you'll know when we post the next one.
Oh, I didn't make my Wordle real quick. I didn't make my Wordle today.
Oh, that's right.
And we play Wordle every morning. Me,
Can
Rick,
I
and
show-
Jody.
This was Sunday's Wordle. Hold on. I'm going to show mine because I
I
was
was
very
so
proud
upset.
of myself. You didn't get it, and I'm sorry. But
I always get it.
I just want. Can I show mine
Yeah.
real quick? So Wordle, you have to pick any word, and if you get a letter right,
So you just go to www.wordle.com. It's a New York Times
New York
thing.
Times, yeah.
And we play it every morning. And it's usually like right first thing in the morning, and then it's between. So then we'll always share it.
I don't know
Rick
why I
and
can't
Jody.
find mine. Well, I'll insert it. So I had 3 words in a row, got 0 letters right. Okay, so I had no idea what the word was, but I knew that it wasn't. Those 15 letters were not in the word. And my next guess, because the U was the only vowel left, and there were only a handful of consonants, and I just came up with mummy. Right, it was mummy. Right?
Yeah, but I put Muzzy.
Muzzy. I didn't even know muzzy was a word. What the hell is muzzy?
I mean, I had everything in there that was with the Y and a U
Muzzy.
in there. I was like, what? It was oh my God.
Well, I knew it wasn't muggy because I had already used a G, or tried to use a G. Okay, anyway.
All right, anyway.
Have a great day, everybody.
Bye, guys.